The Aces are a group of pilots among the best in the galaxy.
There are 5 of the top pilots on the platform who are hired to protect the base.
All pilots to your stations.
Hired to protect the base.
But when there aren't any threats, they just race for fun.
Okay, I like that a little bit. So it's not just
They have
about racing.
competitions to see who's the best racer.
They are protecting the
They
base.
each need to look visually distinct.
Everybody needed to have kind of their hook in their own droids and ships.
You might see the hotshot pilot. There's more to them as a person.
Hey everyone. Very good.
See, I think this series is going to be fun,
gravity
guys.
generator.
Tora Doza, who's the daughter of Captain Doza, she's a very gifted pilot. She's the youngest as well.
I'm Myrna Velasco. I play Tora Doza on Star Wars Resistance. She has this sense of childlike wonder, and like she loves her friends and family, which is like this deep dedication. It's all just friendship and love.
You get her into a ship and man, she will just like blow you out of the water.
She is a competitive force, but because she is a little bit protected by her dad, what she's looking for is a set of friends. And she finds a true friend in Kaz.
They're just 2 kids trying to figure out the world, and I hope that audiences can really see that friendship. Nobody survived racing against me, but who knows? Maybe you'll be the first to walk away.
Yeah. Second place isn't that bad. I mean, it's not
Donald.
first. Not everyone can be hype.
Hey, hype phase on.
The best pilots on the
Oh,
planet.
man.
I'm Donald Faison, play Hype Faison.
It's a great name. Great
It's one of
name.
the few times I've created a character around the person. I had met Donald a couple times. He is a huge Star Wars fan.
Here's your character. His name is Hype Faison. Say it again.
Hey everybody, look who it is. Oh, you know who it is.
Hype is the best pilot on the platform.
Oh,
He's
I
a little
love it.
cocky.
I love his character.
Full of himself.
He's got a
I
lot
like
of
his character
sponsors
already.
on
Love
his
the
ship
ship.
and on his uniform.
I'm
so
getting
you
behind
kind
this
of get
series,
that straight
guys.
away. Like he's just in this for the glamour.
But then you start to see he actually cares about his fellow racers because they all play a part in what's going to happen in the future.
Ace One Squadron, line them up.
I'm getting a little hype for this series, guys. I love
Griff
Griff.
is
That
the
is awesome.
cranky old man.
It's been too long since we've seen some action.
Hi, I'm
Steven, stay in this place. Oh, that's awesome.
Fighter pilot by the name of Griff Halloran.
He's got a lot of his old original gear. It's all fallen apart at this point. He's just got this modded out TIE fighter.
He's a little rough around the edges. Griff's not a guy.
These are some awesome characters, guys.
Everyone leaves him alone because he's just kind of the brooding guy who just is in the corners.
He's still out there looking for that one last great battle.
You'll have to
I
bring
like
her in
this.
manually.
I'm
Follow
liking
my
this.
signal. I'm Mary Elizabeth, and I play Freya Fenris.
Freya's interesting because at first she comes off a bit icy and cold.
I don't think she's ever smiled in the show, but she's very much like, I'm just gonna get my job done.
Competitive, hyper logical. If you can't hack it on the team, she's not going to give you the time of day, pretty much.
But also probably the one you can trust the most. Like she's gonna be the one that's gonna get your back.
They're breaking off the attack.
Then we have Bo Keeble, who is really fun because he's
Bo
like
Keeble?
Evel Knievel. He's the stunt racer.
He's sort of this mysterious character.
His ship it's got 4 wings. It can go into any
dude,
configuration
stop.
possible. He usually crashes
The
it.
ships are awesome on this show, guys. The toys for this show is going to be awesome,
To the edge.
regardless of what you think about this show.
Part of the fun of this show is getting to know each one of these characters.
At this point in time, war hasn't really taken place yet. Everybody's trying to find what position they're going to play.
They're all reluctant resistance members. They didn't want this. It's sort of been
And
thrust
Kylo, I
upon
believe that's
them
Kylo's
because
ship or a
the First
version
Order.
of
It
Kylo's
just
ship.
allows you an opportunity to explore this point in time with something that no one's seen before.
You're asking, like, what's gonna happen next? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that about them.
10-year-old Donald would love the show because it's about pilots, racing. It has espionage in it. It's like everything that you've ever wanted in a Star Wars television show.
Sunday, October 7th, guys. Really, really cool. I actually really enjoyed that, guys. I know there's been a bit of maybe, I don't even know what to actually describe it, but I guess it's kind of maybe split a little bit, or maybe there is a negative tone in regards to the reaction of this particular series because of the childlike tone to the trailer. And then obviously they keep reiterating that this is a show for children. So, you know, if you're going to be an adult viewer of Star Wars content, and if you're going to indulge in the animated stuff, you have to understand that some of this is going to be childlike, or shows like this are going to be childlike, and you just kind of have to enter it into that particular perspective. That's how I'm going into this. But the more I see of it, the more excited I'm getting for this show. I think it obviously is going to have that childlike tone to it, but I think there's also going to be some really good stuff here. It looks like they're going to mix in a little bit of the childness of the show with some seriousness. If you take a look at the makeup of some of the ace pilots there, I believe I'm going off the top of my head here to remember the names, but Griff definitely is a standout, and I think he probably is going to have more of a serious tone. The female pilot, and I forget the female pilot's name, but they also mentioned that she would also have a more serious tone to her. And then of course Phazon's particular character I think is probably going to be one of my favorites. So I'm really getting excited for this show, guys. I really enjoyed what I saw right there. I like the fact that it's not going to be all about racing. They are actually defending that particular base, and then we'll probably find out what the nature of that base's purpose is at some point. So I'm really actually more interested in the show the more that I see of this, guys. So but obviously I indulge in all Star Wars content. I know not all Star Wars fans indulge in all Star Wars content, but I still would like to know what your thoughts are in regards to the show. Are you a little bit negative on it because of the childlike tone to it, or are you like me, becoming more and more interested the more that you see and more information that you get on this particular series, guys? So let me know if this is going to be a series that you're going to be watching. I will be doing reactions to this particular series, guys, starting October 7th. I will try to have those reactions up as soon as possible, but it may take about 24 hours or so after the actual episode has aired, which is actually cool because I want to give you guys the opportunity to actually watch the episode in its entirety. So I do want you guys to be aware that during the reactions, it will not be a full episode reaction. It will be scaled down to about 10 minutes and probably the best 10 minutes of the show. I'll try to implement what I thought was the best 10 minutes of the show and my best reactions to the show. So that's basically what the makeup of my reactions for this particular show are going to look like coming this fall, coming next month. Actually, if you want to check out my reactions to Star Wars Resistance, you want to hit that little bell that's right next to the subscribe button. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. But I want to thank you guys very much for checking out my reaction. I will be putting out a toy review shortly on this particular figure sometime today. So my toy collecting community subscribers, if you want to check out the review on this particular 3 1/4 size set here, I will have that up in about another couple of hours or so, guys. So do look out for that. But again, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost, may the Force be with you always.